Good morning, my name is Ryan Littlestone from forexflow.live, and here we are this morning coming to you with lots of breaks happening from last week. Over the last few videos I've done, the last 2-3 weeks or so, we've been talking about ranges and how prices have been staying within these tight ranges, but we're always on look for the breaks. And what we got last week was plenty of breaks. Now, one of the pairs that we've been looking at is the euro against the dollar, and we had the big 15 handle that I was looking at a lot and looking to trade a shorts and whatever. And what happened was we hit this 15 level, we ummed and ahed about it, and we had that European summit, as you know, that came out largely in favour of passing the budgets and the EU rescue fund. And it just, we were just sitting below, and it didn't look like it was going to go. And then as the week progressed, wallop, we got a big break through the big 115 level. Now, what I was explaining before in prior video of that is looking at how you trade the breaks. Because if you do see these tight ranges and you do get a break, you want to try and get on that break because it can be explosive. And as we see now, we're trading the 117s today. So how I traded that is I was looking at shorts into the level just on a scout basis, but I had a reverse stop in place so that if it broke the 115 area and I was short, then the stop would reverse me into a long. I did that and I rode it all the way up to 116, that sort of high area. But then I got hit on my trailer as we sort of dipped below. But the level was broken then, and really it's about how far this was going to go. And as we can see, it's run up to the 117 now. So what I did there was trade another short into 116, another small scalp to see if the big figure would hold. We did hear about barriers into there. And then also reverse that into a long if it broke. And what happened was we tested it once and I missed that one. I traded it again into sort of 115.95, but we started nudging it and started breaking it. I didn't like the price action, so I folded my short, and as soon as it went through, I changed it into a long at 116.06. Rode that all the way up, and I'm still in that position at the moment, chopping and slicing on the way, bringing the trading stop up behind. So that's what I'm looking at for the euro dollar, and right now it's a question of trying to push the trade as far as it can go. Support is going to be a little bit sketchy at the moment. The main support I see is not down until sort of 116.20, 25, and then 116 the big figure. So that's what I'm looking at now to see where the main support develops, and then I can play my stop behind it. Now just moving on quickly to another pair that I spoke about a couple of weeks ago, and that's the dollar yen. Now, this is a trade, again, looking at the ranges. We had this tight bottom down in sort of the 106.60 area. And as we can see on the chart, we've got another break. I had a sell stop in at 106.58 just to catch a move through that level. And here we are, I'm still short. And I chopped some off at 105.65 this morning. And I'm happy to run this short still, bring it down lower, see if there's any further breaks. But as we look on the chart, we've got a big fat level down at 105 and 104.50. These are two key points that I'm going to be looking at now. A, for support, but if we break it, that could be another way to jump in another break trade, catch the short there, see if we get a move below those two levels. Again, the resistance is pretty sketchy above. I'm looking at sort of the 106, the 105, 60, 65 at the moment. Then it's not back up until sort of 106 area, 106.20, that sort of area. So we've been talking for several weeks about tight ranges. Now we're talking about the breaks and seeing how far they can go, seeing if we can stay on that train, picking our levels where the support and resistance is going to help the trend or break the trend. That's what I'm looking at this week. And as usual, I wish you luck with your trading.